Hello everybody, RV living with the Geezer, and I'm just pulling away from my son's place. It's a little bit after, it's around 1 o'clock on Thursday, and got the phone in the phone holder, so we'll see how that goes. That hadn't given me too many problems lately. And my temperature, it says 101 right now. It's predicted to get up to about 105. But we got some, I don't know if y'all can see them there. We got some, we're going west right now. No, we're going, I don't know which way we're going. Got some big old clouds building up, some sort of dark. So, I mean, you can see from the grass up here how dry it is. I don't know when the last time it rained, but it is hot and dry. And ranchers up here are selling their cattle off because they can't afford to feed them, which is not good for everyone. But I did notice that fuel went down another 20 cents, and boy, it's down to $3.99, which I'm not going to say that's good, because, I don't want people to believe that I think $3.99 is a good price for fuel when it was a couple of bucks here not too long ago. So, but it did go down. So, anyway, I just wanted to touch base with everybody. I appreciate all y'all's prayers and wishes for Blanca. Got her on 2 different medicines now, a heart medicine, and that Lasix got upped, and she seems to be a little bit more alert, and she's comfortable. That's the main thing. So anyway, I appreciate y'all's thoughts on her, and I put that video out yesterday that my son did. He did it for me because I couldn't go down to Balmorhea that day. That's the day that my extension cord to my trailer melted. So I had to stick around and make sure I got my air conditioner working again. But he took his computer. He knows how to do all that stuff, and transferred it over to my Facebook, to my YouTube, and we got it posted yesterday. And I thought they both did a really good job. I was really impressed with both of them. Of course, he's a teacher. I mean, he knows what he's doing. I thought Sonny did a really good job. And the lady that sent the Sequay water shoes was, I emailed her, and she mailed me back and said she was very happy with the video. So that was good. Got that done, and then another plus about YouTube, a fella commented yesterday, and I had a coach in high school who was one of my favorites. Well, he was my favorite coach. He was a very good baseball coach, and I had him only for 1 year. He came to Bernie when I was a sophomore, and he taught us a whole lot in 1 year. And he wasn't very old at that time. He was I'm guessing 25 or 26, and he played ball, and he was a good ball player. He got offered a full scholarship to TCU, turned it down, and went out to Sol Ross. But make a long story short, his brother watches my channel, and I guess he lives in San Antonio, and I didn't know, they were related. They had the same last name. And then he started talking about the ballpark that Diz got built in San Antonio, and he saw my video on Coconut Field, and the ballpark in Diz played out there for Sol Ross, and he had a dream to build a ballpark like that he did real well as a coach. He became athletic director of the San Antonio Independent School District, and he told them they needed a new baseball stadium, so they they built a beautiful ballpark. I've been to it in downtown San Antonio, and named it after Diz. So and YouTube connected us like that. I've got Diz as a friend on Facebook. We've been connected. We don't talk very often, chat very often, but he's a super guy. Today's his birthday. I know his brother watches my videos. He might start, but his brother got in touch with him, and he remembered me right off the bat. I had a nickname. I was pitching up in Fredericksburg, and those German boys up there calling me, instead of wiener arm, they were, back then you could holler anything you wanted from the dugouts. I mean, it was just old school baseball back then. They were calling me Vina arm, and Diz thought that was pretty funny, so he nicknamed me that. So that nickname rode with me, with him till this day, because he told his brother, "Oh yeah, old Vina arm. He was one of my pitchers back in Bernie in 1967." And so happy birthday, Diz. And YouTube, did a good job there. We were able to connect. But and YouTube also did. I'll mention on that other video my granddaughter was on. They turned the comments off because it's a minor, and I think that is. I didn't even think about that. But I do appreciate that, because there's a bunch of dadgum weirdos out there roaming around and that could make the bad comments. And so I'm going to pull over and let this speed demon go past me, guys. Oh, I tell you what, everybody's in a hurry up here. I remember that from before. A little bit different from Fort Davis, but yeah, I do appreciate them cutting. I'm sorry y'all couldn't comment on my video, on that video, but I'm glad they did that, so nobody would say anything stupid. So, but yeah, I just touching base, and I come up with a little plan yesterday. I'm going to escape this place during the summers up here. Not this summer. I can't afford it this summer. That move up here that gas just about wiped me out. So I'm going to have to bear it out, which I was raised in this stuff. I'm South Texas boy. I'm used to it. But there's no reason me hanging around during the summers. The girls will be through playing ball and all that. I'd like to go out to New Mexico, get in the higher elevations. And I've got a little plan. I don't plan on dragging that trailer. I'm working on a plan, and I'll have to save up some money before I'm able to get it going. But I've got plenty of time. So yeah, I'll keep you all posted on GEEZER's plan. Yeah, I'm gonna head on down. I'm just driving around. I like these back roads, but here comes somebody. Now I'm on a main road now. This 730. These people do some driving on this road, so I'm fixing to shut this video down. I got to run down here I want to run down to the dollar store and get Blanca some, just that water in a jug. My son's well water, I don't know, she's got some diarrhea right now, so I don't know if that's the medicine. I think it is, but I want to make sure it's not the water. And that way, I can, like Rusty says, calculatus eliminatus. So if I give her the good clean water and she's still got it, then I know it's the medicine doing it. But I can feed. I've mixed if you mix canned pumpkin, pure pumpkin, in with your dog's food, I think I've told you all this before. With her, it sure helps. It'll clear that diarrhea up. So I've got the pumpkin, but I just want to make sure she's drinking the best of water, and give her, you know, give her every chance in the world to keep on keeping on. So yeah, but yeah, it's I guess it's a high cell or whatever that's stuck over Texas, and it's the whole state. It's, I mean, except where I was, you know. And old Geezer, he's so brilliant, he left right in the brutal part of the summer. But I wanted to tow back when my son and his family towed back in case we had some problems. And heck, I was the one following, and he ran off and left me. Every time we'd stop, he'd take off, and heck, I couldn't catch him. I was doing, you know, my normal. I don't like to tow over about 62 or 63. I've seen blowouts on trailers, guys, and it is not a good idea to tow any faster than 62 or 63 miles an hour. So I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to go any faster. So it didn't do us any good. I could have broke down. You know, I was 10 miles behind him. He wouldn't have known. You know, of course, nowadays we both got cell phones, so you know, that would have meant something. So we still would have been okay. I'm just jabbering, but yeah. All right, guys. I'll see if I can. Yeah, we'll let it go a little bit. It's not too much further up here. I imagine most of y'all already cut this thing off. But I just wanted to tell you about let's say there's 3 things. Yeah, connecting with my old coach, which I was already connected with him, and how YouTube takes care of minors. YouTube does a good job on a lot of things. They do. And one thing they do a good job is trying to help you improve your channel. They're always giving you tips on what you can do. And I see the reasoning behind that. Because they make 45% of what you make. So the more you make, the more they make. I mean, you know, that's just business. So yeah, we're coming in. We'll be down here to the dollar store in just a little bit. This little town right here is called Wright. It's between Boyd and Hazel, and Wright isn't very big, and the speed limit goes down to 45 through Wright. They got a couple gas stations. They got a dollar store. I don't think they have a cafe here. They got Church of Christ. I did have breakfast at a real good place in Boyd yesterday. I hadn't eaten breakfast out in a long time, and I just said I'm just gonna do it. And I went in there. They gave me a plate of food for like, I think it was $6.95. Had like 4 pieces of bacon cooked just right, hash browns, one of the best biscuits I'd ever eaten, with gravy, 2 eggs. Oh, and a real good hot salsa that I asked for, iced tea. Yeah, I told them I will be back in there. Yeah, I don't eat out that often, but every once in a while you gotta sort of splurge. So, all right, guys. Well, we're here at the dollar store. I'm gonna go get Blanca some clean water, and I sure appreciate y'all watching my videos, and just peace to everybody. Stay blessed. Stay positive. We'll be seeing y'all. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.